This week I've been obsessed with the Alliance of American Football. It's a new league, and I love it so much. It's fantastic. First of all, it's exactly what I want. The Alliance of American Football is a developmental football league, helping players as a stepping stone to get to the NFL. You get out of college, you're not quite good enough for the NFL, or you get cut by a team. What do? You go sell insurance. Now you can go play in the Alliance of American Football League instead, get somewhat of a paycheck, develop your skills, and try to move up to the big leagues. I like that idea a ton. There's also some really smart business moves behind the Alliance of American Football I want to talk about. First thing is that this is what I really love. So actually, I'm going to confuse everybody for a minute. The Alliance of American Football just did a quarterback draft. And I don't know that this is a thing that's going to happen every year. I think it might be unique to this one season. They did it to build hype and, oh, we got a quarterback, yay. But what I know is that Josh Johnson was the number 1 overall pick in the Alliance of American Football draft. He got drafted, and literally like a week later, he got signed by the Washington Redskins, moved up into the NFL. And a lot of people on social media were mad at Josh Johnson. How could you leave? You signed to our team. You were going to be with the San Diego Fleet. Now you left. And I don't think people understand how this league works and what its objective is. The Alliance of American Football League worked perfectly because it got Josh Johnson an opportunity to go to the NFL. That is the point of the league. You're not there to have a 10-year career. You're there as a stepping stone to move up. Now, here's the genius business move I hinted at I want to talk about. I probably confused everybody. There was a draft. I don't think it's ever going to happen again. It was only for quarterbacks. It was only for the position of quarterback. If you don't play quarterback this year, here's how you are selected to your team. Here's how you are allocated to your team. I love this idea. Here's what happens. If I played college football at USC, I go play for the Alliance of American Football team that is closest to USC. In USC's case, it's San Diego. If you played in Utah, you go play for the Salt Lake City team. Play in Texas, you go play for the team in San Antonio. The reason for this is so cool. It's because you want a built-in fan base. If I was a fan of you at Texas and I live in San Antonio and I'm a fan of the San Antonio team, hey, I already love this guy. Now he's playing for my team again. You have a built-in fan base. It's smart. It's regional. I really like the idea. But it's not just for colleges. If I play for the Jacksonville Jaguars and I got cut, I'm in the state of Florida, I got cut. The team I go to is the what is their name? The Orlando Apollos. I don't know their names. I'm learning the league. But I like this idea. I like the regional concept behind the league. If you're in the CFL, you go from whatever CFL team is closest to, you go to whatever AAF team is closest to your CFL team. West Coast, East Coast, middle of the country, yada, yada. I think it's a great idea. I'm a fan of this league. I love it. I don't know, man. Here's another cool thing they've done. Here's some small, slight rule changes that the AAF have done that I think are fantastic. I like these moves. I'm going to get into them now. The first thing they did is get rid of kickoffs. They said that kickoffs are dangerous, and frankly, they're boring. And I agree with that. I don't watch kickoffs. I fast forward through games because I get way behind. I'll pause for 30 minutes and make food or whatever and come back so I can fast forward through commercials. I never watch kickoffs. I don't care. Unless there's a touchdown, I don't care. The Alliance of American Football said, no kickoffs. What we're going to do, you start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Fantastic. Also, there's no extra point. The point of the league is to get guys highlight film and get guys back into the NFL or move up to the NFL. So you have to go for 2 every single time. That's fun. That's exciting. I like that. That's cool. The only issue with having no kickoffs is this. If you don't have kickoffs, what do you do for onside kicks? This is my favorite part of this whole thing. This is my favorite part of the whole league. Because you don't do kickoffs, and if I'm down by 2 points, I have scored a touchdown, I have the ball with a minute left, you can't kick an onside kick, what do? How do you get the ball back? Here's what you can do. You get the ball on your own 35-yard line with 4th and 10. You get 1 down. It's 4th and 10. You get 1 down to try to pick up 10 yards and get a first down. And if you get the first down, you can keep the ball and keep driving. So instead of an onside kick where you kick a ball and it's a crapshoot, hey, it's interesting. You get 1 down to try to get a first down. If you get the first down, it's your ball. You can keep driving. If you don't get the ball, If you don't get the first down, the opponent gets the ball deep in your own territory. It could heavily backfire. I like this a lot. I hope teams are creative with it. I think this is fantastic. Awesome. Everything about this league is awesome. I'm a huge fan. No one's paying me to say this. I'm just a nerd. I really enjoy the idea of the AAF. There's only one concern I have. I have friends playing in this league. We've talked about it. The way that players are paid in the AAF is you have 3-year contracts. They're not guaranteed, but you get a 3-year contract with $250,000. So over a 3-year span, you're paid $250,000. That averages out to $83,000 a year. It's actually pretty good. I don't mind that at first glance. That sounds like a good idea. Here's the only problem with that. There's no pay scale. If you're living in Birmingham, Alabama, I think it's a Birmingham Iron, dude, you're living large. $83,000 a year, sitting pretty, you got a great house, you're good. If you're living in San Diego, California, $83,000 is nothing. You're paid like a teacher. It's garbage. And I think actually I was less than a teacher in San Diego. It's a hard way to live. You're like 4 people in an apartment with that kind of money. So that's the only flaw I can find with the AAF is that there's not a pay scale depending on where you are in the country. I think that could be solved and maybe cleaned up a little bit. But other than that, I mean, because I don't want to live in Alabama. Let me live in Alabama, play football, live very low cost. Sounds awesome to me. But other than that, everything I've heard about the AAF is fantastic. I'm a fan of it. I think it's awesome. And I so badly want this league to succeed. I desperately want more football. I know football ends in February. There's a whole dry spell. How great would it be? Instead of watching stupid, boring baseball, if I could watch AAF football for a couple months, I'm in heaven. Zach's in heaven. And I'm a weird guy anyways. I love the idea of a developmental league. It's my favorite thing. I'm all in. I love watching the preseason football games. I know I'm weird. I record preseason games because I get to watch backups. I enjoy watching third-string quarterback out of Alabama nowhere play quarterback. I just enjoy that. How is this guy going to turn out? How's this guy going to turn out? It's fun for me, watching Chandler Harnish and all these other guys you've never heard of play quarterback. That's fun. And so what we do with a developmental league is preseason all the time. It's always nerdy, kind of recruiting and analyzing. Is this guy ready to move up? Is this guy? I don't know. This is what I want to see. I would love for Johnny Manziel to come to the league, things like that. But I'm just excited, man. The AAF is a fantastic idea, and I'm really excited. This is what I want to watch next summer. I hope this league works out. I hope it's successful. I hope it lasts for a long time. It's a great idea that has my full attention, and I will be watching it. I will support it and watch it with I'll give it all of the support I can because I really am a fan of the AAF. It's a great idea. Hi, my name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. Honestly, I hate doing these little pitches. I feel like kind of a used car salesman, but I have to tell you, if you don't subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports, please do. Subscribe on YouTube, on iTunes, on SoundCloud, Spotify very soon. It helps me. It means a lot to me. And if you really like Strong Opinion Sports, tell your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about the show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so much, and have a great day.